What's up guys, it's LuckyBoy here, and today I'm here to present to you a Hisuian Arcanine Zoroark deck profile, and yeah, just showing some gameplays of it obviously. Just want to note that this is gonna be the last video of the Lost Origin format, so next time there will be Silver Tempest content from now on. So I'm really excited to actually I'm looking forward to it, that's for sure. Just quickly, big shout out to pokemons.dk, the best place to get the pre-release stuff and pre-order stuff, so you have not pre-ordered or, you know, look for pre-order stuff of Silver Tempest. Just check them out, they have really good prices and they are gonna deliver it really fast. And also be sure to check out my Twitter as well. It's for daily updates for what is going on daily and what I tweet about and all that. And also check out my Twitch channel, which I just finished streaming here just a couple of minutes ago. I actually finished second place in the Excalibur Lost Origin Invitational. Unfortunately I lost to Double Break in the finals, so that's kind of fortunate. But it is what it is sometimes. So, yeah, but it was not with Arcanine, obviously. It was not with Arcanine Zoroark. It was with Palkia. I played the whole way through because I feel like I needed something that could at least win me such a big title, obviously. So, unfortunately, it didn't happen. So, that's how it is. Anyway, let's get into what we're going to talk about, obviously. So, I'm just going to change the camera really fast. And there we go. So, we have the, Hisuian Arcanine Zoroark deck that I took a list. I've been seeing this specific list doing incredibly well in online tournaments. Actually, this list got 10th place in a 400 player tournament. Player event. I think it was 400. Can't really remember top of my head, but I know it also got top 4 in my own tournament. Was a host also on Play Limitless, by the way. You should check it out. There's a link in the description for you guys to check it out. But anyway, the whole deck is just centralized about Hisuian Arcanine with its very vulnerable attack for 0 energies, by the way. 0 energies. Yes, that's right. We do 10 damage, but if we have no cards in our hand, we do 150 more damage in a total of 160 damage for 0 energies, which is quite a lot. And that's actually a funny combo when you can actually make sure you can actually stack your top deck so you know exactly what you're getting next turn, so you don't even like dead draw anything. That's with the Altaria from Evolving Sky, where you can search your deck for support card and put it on top of your deck. The one we mainly put on top of a deck is actually not Pierce, it's actually Peony, where you discard your entire hand and you can search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards and put them into your hand. This is how we consistently can actually set up the very vulnerable attack for Hisuian Arcanine. So pretty consistent way to actually get our hand down to 0. So pretty consistent to set up. And also we played the Hisuian Zoroark engine, obviously. Or not Hisuian Zoroark, just a normal Zoroark. With the also came out of Evolving Sky with the Phantom Transformation ability, where you can actually exchange this Pokemon in play with one stage 1 in your discard pile. So basically, if you discard Altaria, you can just replace Zoroark in its place. So that was nice. Also, you can also make sure that you can also get Arcanine ready for next turn. So no matter what, you will have multiple options to go with. We also play 1 copy of Mightyena without the Poochyena because we can put in play with Zoroark. It's mostly just for the Mew VMAX because if I have a VMAX in play, this Pokemon can attack for 0 energies and just do 160 damage. And it does 50 damage to itself, but like 160 for 0 energies is still pretty good. Like Oreo with Arcanine, except that it doesn't have the drawback of getting damage itself. But still really nice card nonetheless. We also play a Drapion just to deal with the Mew, obviously. Oranguru to stack our top deck sometimes, because there's one important card in our deck that we want in the end game. That is Twin Energy, because we want to make sure we don't discard that. So we stack it on top of our deck with Oranguru because we want to set up for the Slowbro with the Twilight Inspiration attack for 2 colors energy, where if your opponent only has exactly 1 prize card remaining, you can take 2 prize cards. So against certain 1 prize decks, you can basically just win the game out of nowhere. If they're like, okay, yeah, I'm 1 prize left, you have 2 prize left, you can spread, then I just win. Nope, you just throw down a Slowbro plus a Twin Energy, what you're stacked constantly with Oranguru, and then you're making sure you can actually have that constantly turn 1. Also, another cool thing, you can actually search it with Pierce, by the way, the Twin Energy, and a Zoroark for the setup. So it's actually pretty consistent to actually set up as well. So Slowbro is pretty nice, and in a deck like And in my opinion, this should be 100% mandatory in any of these type of Zoroark decks, because it's such a broken card. The rest of the deck is pretty much just like consistency and all that. Play 4 VIP pass because we really want to set up a lot. And 2 Ultra Ball, 3 Quick Ball, 4 Level Ball, 4 Incense. And yeah, we also play 2 Cross Switcher because we can technically search them with Peony, so that's really nice to see. The rest of it is like kind of what... It's just what the deck has been playing. I have zero clue about it, but I've always been a big fan of decks like this. So especially Zoroark decks in general. But I really haven't had too much time to play them, or have taken the inspiration to time to play them actually. So but here we are finally. I'm super excited to try this out. So let's get into some games and see what happens. So let's see what's gonna happen here in this game. Hopefully it's gonna be an interesting one. And I would like to win a coin flip for sure, because this deck really wants to win a coin flip. Unfortunately, that's not the case here. So, but again, we just need a VIP pass, VIP battle pass when we are fine. Do a mulligan here, that's fine. Our hand was not too great anyway, so it should be fine. Okay, this hand is like okay. I mean, we have Pierce. We can, but again, we are playing 2 Pal Pads, so we can easily shuffle it back to the deck. We're up against Lost Box apparently. Let's start Sableye and benching Charizard. Test Sableye. Are they gonna pass to us? They are gonna pass to us. Oh wow. Now the question becomes, what exactly should we do here? I'm definitely gonna try and get a... Unfortunately, that path to the peak is kind of annoying actually right now, so... question is, what do we do here? I think we're gonna do Peony, that's for sure. We definitely need to do that. So right now I think Level Ball grabs us a Hisuian Growlithe. Now I don't think they are playing Greninja, because it is the Lost Box that doesn't play Greninja, so that might not be the case here. I think I'm gonna replace this with Rose Tower, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And maybe just stack. I think I'm gonna stack right now the Pierce to see what we get here. Acorn Horn, I don't think Acorn Horn is like too relevant here. Like, they don't play any true prizes anyway, so I think we're fine with this. Get a Zorua, because we definitely need a Zorua. Schooner the Rangaroo. And play this down. And... I guess I'm gonna save the Arcanine here, honestly. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, now I wish I didn't do it. Well, unfortunately, so we have to sacrifice all this. Get VIP pass, and I guess Rose Tower as well. Just to get something to set up in the meantime. I think that's what we're gonna do. Get Venusaur and this. Like, if we get multiple, yeah, maybe I should sacrifice the Arcanine and be perfectly fine with it, actually. That's maybe a mistake from my side. Okay. Can definitely bench this without a problem. Unfortunately, we got Tails on the attack, so that's kind of unfortunate. And I really like to draw until 4 cards in hand. Oh, that was actually not good. Yeah, the problem with this deck sometimes can actually that you can draw a little bit awkward sometimes. At least our opponent didn't get the craziest turn 1, so I don't really think we should be too worried here. They do play ordinary rods. Okay. Usually we see these Lost Box deck actually play like 2 Claros, and that's it. Okay, so we're gonna see a switch card here. Lost Zone them. But to be fair with this deck though, we are able to stack with Altaria here next turn, so that's not a problem for us. That's not a problem for us. Plus if they don't like take too many prizes too fast, we can technically win with Slowbro at one point here, so energy onto Charizard. Do they even attack this turn? Actually, now I think about it, I don't think so. Cross Switcher? I think they're just gonna pass. With yeah, they tried to stack a Venusaur. I don't think they can do it. I think they're just gonna pass here. For stretch on us. Wow. See, that's a really good start. Okay, we got Rose Tower. So I think I'm gonna use Phantom Transformation. Altaria. This is why Altaria is so good in this deck. Because now we can just stack Peony here without any trouble. And I'm gonna stack. Gonna put this on top. We're not gonna use Ordinary Rod. Put back the Zoroark pieces. Because you never know if they're gonna come in handy or not. So now we're gonna discard our hand. Get Scoop Net and Incense. So we can begin to attack with, you know, Arcanine. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna use Rose Tower here because we don't need it right now. Very vulnerable for 130. I forgot I actually have resistance to our attack. The Heavy Ball is okay, but it's nothing. But it's nothing perfect for sure. It's nothing that I will say it's perfect. Anyway, let's just draw with Venusaur because we're missing. And that Peony is such a awesome draw to get. Actually, that's a really nice draw to get. Holy smokes! That's a really nice draw. Not gonna lie. Gonna Lost Zone a switch. They have 6 cards in Lost Zone already, so I begin to be a little bit scared of that Sableye. Can do too much damage to us right now, so getting a little bit scared. It's getting a little bit scary and up and going right now. So switch card into another Comfey here. Another switch in the Lost Zone. Okay, they begin to build up the Charizard. They are gonna Mani us. Oh no! I was hoping they didn't Mani us, but it's fine. Our hand wasn't too great anyway, so it's fine. At least we still have Altaria to work with, so it's fine. We should be okay here. We should be okay. Plus we have free retreat with the Altaria, and they got a lost vacuum. Ah, Rose Tower. Oh no! And they gonna switch into the Cramorant. How many cards did they? 6, 9. Okay. Double Zorua is not optimal for sure. It's not optimal. That's for sure. How do we do this? Like, we have some options for sure. We definitely have options. It's just which one it is we have to go with. I think we might actually just use Altaria, stack this, and just use Oranguru. And maybe we don't even need the cross switch actually. I think I'd rather hold onto the Zoruas, honestly. Just use Quick Ball, grab Swap Blue. We don't really need, or I guess I need maybe this. We don't really need too much else actually, so what else do we need? Okay, so I think it's time for us to actually try and put. I think it's time for us to actually begin to set up the Slowbro in the meantime, maybe, or maybe that's a little bit too late. Maybe that's a little bit too late, actually. Yeah, it might be. Just grab Heavy Ball and just whiff it, I guess. Gonna into the Zoroark. So we are guaranteed literally anything for next turn, so that's really nice to see. I don't need to take the Growlithe. I'm fine with that, so we're just gonna KO the Cramorant in the meantime. And then we can draw a couple cards with Venusaur again, which should be fine. And the Palpad is so huge to get. That means we can put Pierce back into the deck, so that's really nice to see. And getting an evolution here with the Zoroark was actually also really important here. Oh, now we got some really tough choices. Oh, now we got some really tough choices. That's gonna be a struggle, that's for sure. We definitely need to use the pal pad here on the piers immediately. But unfortunately we can't get but unfortunately we're getting Sableye here, so that's really unfortunate right now. Can we get our hand down to 0? That's the question here. Maybe we shouldn't even use. Maybe we shouldn't even use Venusaur here actually, and just hold it. Because now we're gonna lose Altaria here, unfortunately. So that's really unfortunate here. We're gonna lose I'm pretty sure we are gonna go after my Altaria here. I don't really see why we shouldn't. But we can just Phantom Transformation into Altaria anyway, so we kind of have a security for that anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. We still have a lot of instants left in the deck, so it should be fine. A Lubber Ball, that's actually pretty cool of a top deck. Yeah, to get another Sarua, that should definitely be it. We have access to Peony again, so that's really nice to see. Okay, so we have to save. I think I'm actually gonna return the Sarua and the Growlithe, maybe, or maybe I do with the Sora. Oh no, it should be the Sarua here actually. So I'm gonna use the transformation to make the Altaria. Yeah, that's the important here. And we're gonna stack a Peony. And we're gonna make sure we don't lose our Twin Energy, because that's the important card in a really important piece later on. And then we're gonna use Pal Pad, get these two back to make sure we can always guarantee what we're looking for next turn. On air rod back these two fella, because we need as many of them as possible. I'm gonna use Peony and grab this, and what do we also get? We can literally get anything we want here. I think we have to. I think we might actually grab another Sarua here. Like, the more Saruas we get, the better we are. The better position we will be in, obviously. So that doesn't sound too bad to me. Don't need the Zoroark, we need the Harknine. Do I need to draw here with Venusaur? I don't think so. I don't think so. I really don't think so. We don't need that. Your P-Pad's kind of bad here. We can't lose our Rangaroo, so I think we have to draw with Venusaur here actually. I think we have to draw with Venusaur. I actually think we can get down to 0 cards. It looks pretty much like it. As long as we don't draw anything that's not... If we draw anything that is playable, then it should be fine here. We still need the... what's now called? The... we still need the Slowbro and the discount pile though. We still need that. That's still the important card to get. They got Cram and Sableye back. Okay. With another Clara. Gonna hit us with Sableye once again. So they're probably gonna go after our Rangaroo here, I assume. Or else that doesn't really make sense for me. Yeah. Now we have 1 damage counter wave. Okay, 1 card that is playable, then we can do is... That's a really playable card. That's for sure. Holy smokes. That's a really good playable card. Discard this, and we don't need to take anything actually. We still need to Slowbro in the discard, so I guess I'm gonna stack Pierce here actually. Or Peony, not Pierce. That's a different card. Doesn't really matter which one we take actually. So I'm just gonna use 6 Schooner on Charizards. It doesn't really matter. So we're just gonna do very vulnerable for 130. Take another prize card. I think we have to do Venusaur here again. Honestly, I really think we have to. Because we need to Slowbro. Because I think it's time we need to Slowbro in the discard pile. I think it's the time we're getting Slowbro in the discard pile now to try and checkmate them a little bit here. So we can also potentially get access to put a what's now called a Pierce on top of the deck as well. When we know they can go down to 1 prize card now. Gonna put down Sableye against KO Arcanine, which is understandable here. That's probably the last Sableye they have, I assume. So, like they have 1 in discard pile, plus they're also down Ordinary Rod and 2 Claros, so I don't think they have any more here. What did we discard? Okay. Scaperow. Yeah, I don't think they have any more Sableyes. I think that's the last one they have, so that could be really nice if that is actually the last one. Okay, we're not going after Altaria. That means we actually basically win at this point. That means we just win at this point. Just put up Solrock. Doesn't really matter which one. And then we're gonna... I guess I put down the Growlithe, and then we just gonna Squirtle maybe. Can they KO do that? Oh, they can actually do that, so maybe I shouldn't do it. Because Charizard can technically, if they play Acorn Cross Switch or Boss, then we are screwed, then we can actually lose. So I actually have to make sure I don't lose to that, so I'm actually gonna Ultra Ball these 2. Get the Slowbro. Gonna use Peony. And then we do... and grab these 2 that we can use. Just to thin it out. Don't take anything. Use Altaria. Stack Pierce. So we guarantee the cards we're looking for. Just put down Arcanine. And then we're gonna KO this Sableye. And at this point, if they don't KO our Solrock, we pretty much win at this point. Which I don't think is gonna happen, because they have no more Sableyes. I assume, unless they play 4 Sableye. And they are just gonna concede, so that's gonna be it for the game. That was actually pretty close what I actually expected. But you know what, let's take another game just for fun's sake. Let's get into another game here and see what's gonna happen. So that was a pretty close game just before, holy smokes. And we are winning the coin flip. That's actually really nice to see, not gonna lie. That's actually really nice to see. We started Sorua though. That's fine. Now, we don't really know what we're up against yet, but we're gonna find out pretty soon, that's for sure. Didn't get too much information out of that, but we're probably gonna eventually find out, I suppose. Okay, that's a really nice top deck, that's for sure. It's something with Arceus, which is really good for us, because we are a fighting type deck, obviously. And our Ranker was unfortunately priced here, so... oof, that is bad. Because that's one of our win cons, one of our ways to actually get what we need for the most part, so... And we definitely need some draws with Venusaur here, I see. But we do have both Slowbro and the energy in the deck. So that's nice to see. I think we have to take one of each. Maybe we have to take one of each, yeah. I'm gonna discard the Mariana to grab probably Sword Blue, maybe. Yeah, so we can save some of the Saruas in the meantime. Oh, we can't really draw with Venusaur, that's unfortunate. Or without benching Drapion, which I think we actually have to, honestly, so... Oh, that's really unfortunate. I think I bench it. I think we have to. Unless we top deck like Peony, I don't really see how we're gonna do this. Nah, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. I think this is fine. I think we should. I think we can be fine. I think we can be fine. I mean, we still have 1 prize deck and we can be behind at least 1 prize, but I don't think putting down 2 prize is gonna help us at all here. There's also psychic energies in their deck as well. Oh, it's Giratina. Okay, so it's Arceus Giratina. Okay, that makes sense here. And they're starting out with training charge here. That's nice to see. That's nice to see. So Mariana doesn't work in this matchup, unfortunately, so let's hope for the best. Could have been better. So we don't really have too much else to do right now, so we just gotta pass and draw with Venusaur, and hopefully we get something. Incense. Does it give us anything, except for maybe the... It does give us Altaria though, which is nice. Gonna grab Arceus, okay. So now they have both their Arceus and their Giratina set up. Though we still have a couple turns to do stuff here. So it's not totally over. It's not totally over. We can though use the defensive posture for Arcanine, not Arcanine, Growlithe, so we can actually be immune to attacks. Funny enough. I might actually just go for that next turn and just see what happens. Like, you never know what happens. You never know. Here comes Path to the Peak, so we can't really use Venusaur anymore. That's unfortunate. Mariana's still totally dead in this matchup, so that's also pretty unfortunate as well. And they're gonna set up and they have 2 Giratinas already now. Again, we can be like a couple prizes behind, but we can also make sure. Okay, that's a really nice draw, that's for sure. Do I want to take anything with the incense here? Probably another Zoroark, actually, now I think about it. Like, if we have multiple Zoroarks, it should be fine. Or maybe this. I mean, the result will be the same no matter what anyway, so... The result is the same, so I don't think it changes anything. But we discard this, that could be really nice. Let's see if we have some luck here. Oh, that means if they don't have boss, they can't hit us. Wow. Oh, they can actually have threats. Wow, this is so wild, actually. This is actually pretty wild, not gonna lie. This is actually pretty wild. Okay, if they hit us here, they go down to 4. We KO the Arceus potentially. Potentially KO the Arceus. So we KO the Arceus. So 2-2, KO us, we KO that, we 2-shot them. Yeah, as long as we just KOs the Arceus V-Star here in a reasonable time, we shouldn't be afraid of anything. Actually, we can easily win with that. If we just win in a reasonable time, if we just like take KOs in a reasonable time. If they don't KO anything this turn though, we can actually take advantage of that. Okay, I'm actually kind of fine with that because Slowbro But again, we need to slow burn this card anyway. Okay, I'm actually kind of fine with this. The fact that it don't go through a growl is so hilarious to me, honestly. Now we're just gonna use Heavy Ball. I actually want to take down Rangaroo, not gonna lie. We have a lot of... actually have a lot of Ultra Balls prized apparently, so that's unfortunate. So we're gonna grab this, and what else do we grab? What else do we grab? Probably an incense and just fill level ball, fill it, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna fill this as well. Evolve. We're gonna use the ability for Terra Stack Peony. Do very vulnerable for knockout on the Arceus. Take a couple prizes and we should be good to go. We should be good to go here. That's so nice to see. So nice to see. We're definitely guaranteeing an attack next turn anyway, so that's nice to see. That's really nice to see. This matchup for us is actually pretty good. Honestly, it's actually pretty good of a matchup because we can actually two-shot them. They can one-shot us, but we can two-shot them pretty consistently if we just have this loop running. So that's really nice to see. I'm actually surprised they don't go for a shred here. I'm actually surprised that they're not trying to go for shreds. Maybe they actually have out of energies, maybe. Like they are a couple decent amount of energies now. And they are mining us into the peony again, so that's really nice to see. That gives us a lot of energies. Okay. I don't really need the cross switcher anymore. I don't really need the cross switcher because we are two-shotting. I guess I actually need it now when I think about it. Like we need, if we hit this Giratina. Like if we hit this Giratina now. We could maybe use of it. Or bosses, or depend on the situation. The Pierce can kind of be important. Yeah, the Pierce can kind of be important here. So this is actually kind of a tough choice. But we do have 2 Palpats still in the deck, so that's not a problem. I would actually like to take... I guess we do. A cross switcher maybe. Yeah, I guess we do the cross switcher. We still have 2 Palpats in the deck, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, this is fine. And I guess with this I grab Slowbro, so we have it down now. That makes sense for me to do. And just use Peony. So now we grab Level Ball for Saru for Growlithe. And then we grab, what else? Probably this, so we can begin to draw some cards here. How many stairs are we down? No path to the peaks except for that one. Oh, so we probably have a lot of energies left. Of them left. Maybe Palpats, I'm not sure. Or maybe we can actually just hold these, because then we have a lot of playable cards left in the deck as well. Yeah, then we have a lot of playable cards in our deck now, so... Which is like the thing we want the most right now, so... Use the ability to stack. Our only supporter left in the deck as well. That is so wild to see, actually. Use Solrock, transform into the Arcanine, so we can hit for 160. Plus, they're gonna run out of energy at 1 point. If they have to use Lost Impact every time here, actually, they're gonna run out of energy at 1 point. And they definitely cannot bench a single Arceus now, because they will probably lose because of it. We can technically do a Acorn play here. But it requires of having a lot of cards, obviously. Gonna money us into the Peony. One thing's for sure, I definitely want a lot of cards right now in the discard pile. And I think we have to use Ordinary Rods here, actually. Shuffle back at least. We need the Zoruas back right now. Because that's like a win con at this point. Because right now that's gonna be a win con at 1 point. Yeah, those are gonna be a win con. Okay, that's actually a pretty nice top deck, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna Ordinary Rod back this and this one, because we still have 2 more Solrocks left on the deck, and this should be fine. And we're gonna discard these 2. Grab an Arcanine. And we can grab Level Ball Incense for next turn. That makes sense for me. Or I guess we can grab Level Ball plus Palpat. Yeah, that makes more sense for me, actually. Now I think about it. That makes more sense for me. Gonna use Peony, grab Palpat and Level Ball for another Zorua. And we can Palpat back Pierce plus Peony. Oh, we don't really need Pierce right now. I think it's just Peony we're missing now. Yeah, I feel like it's Peony actually. Because then we can grab some cards. Some of the cards we're missing. Grab Zorua. Palpat. This and probably 2 of them actually. And we can just stack 1 of them and it should be fine. Gonna KO this Giratina. We also got a Peony from prizes as well. Okay. That's nice to see. That's nice to see. We do win with Acorn Horn now, so that's really nice to see. And double cross switcher. Or we can just constantly hit that Okay, that's really annoying actually. Not gonna lie, that's actually really annoying to do. I'm definitely gonna stack. Okay, now I'll definitely put down Rose Tower. I'm definitely putting down Rose Tower now, that's for sure. Or Rangaroo, stack this so we don't lose a Peony here. Now we have no choice to attach this to at least 1 of them. Grab Rose Tower and... It doesn't really matter which one we take actually, it doesn't really matter. I don't really know which one we should take. I think I'm just gonna take the Acorn Horn now and just set up immediately with the Arceus. It doesn't really matter at this point. Like, we hit this Giratina, it doesn't really change anything. Yeah, I'm gonna draw, yeah. So now we have a bunch of cards to work with as well. They're gonna put down Path to the Peak against us as well. And now we need specifically... Now we need Slowbro. Oh, we just need access to Solrock now, actually. We have 2. We just need access to Solrock when we basically win now. So... Or have to try and empty our hands entirely. To get another Arcanine. That's all we need. That's like the only 2 things we need now. This will always have free treat, so it should be fine putting this up. Cross switcher. That's not something that works right now, so... I guess if I shuffle back Peony and Pierce, should almost like give us a big chance here of hitting at least one of them. We just need to hit one of them actually. That's all we need. Scoopnet. That kind of works a little bit. Or maybe not actually. Get this out. Scoopnet Oranguru. So now we always have a playable hand, and we drew the Solrock. Let's go. So now we can just transform into the Slowbro. They have exactly 1 prize remaining, so we're gonna do the... Wait, what? What? I thought I also kept the energy. Okay, apparently I'm really stupid about that. Oh, they just can see it actually. Okay, apparently I did a big mistake there. I actually thought I also kept the energy. I was apparently wrong about that, and I just taking a chance, I guess. I think that's gonna be it for today's video. I did a big mistake there, that's for sure. I made an absurdly big mistake there, that's for sure. But anyway, without my... If I didn't... I'm pretty sure it does keep the energy, right? But this can probably do a test. This card... This Pokemon an all attached card. I didn't read that. I thought it was keeping all that. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Okay, yeah, I think anyway that's gonna be it for today's video. And don't do like me and read the card, and remember to read the cards before you're doing something like this. Okay? So guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel already, turn my bell on, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.